Hello everybody, Griever84 here with another video. This time we're talking about Oxygen Not Included. This video, to kind of summarize it for you in the beginning, is going to be how to set up your save file for beginner players, things to look out for, things to be aware of, and then from there you can tweak and twist things to your playstyle and liking. So let's go ahead and jump into the video here. So obviously the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to boot up the game. Now right now I have the Spaced Out DLC deactivated because I want this to be for as many people as possible. Anything that goes in this video works in the Spaced Out DLC as well. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to go to New Game. Now you get presented with a play style here. The first one is Survival. It says stay on your toes, one step ahead of this unforgiving world. One slip up could bring your colony crashing down. This is what would be considered the default game experience. No sweat mode says when disaster strikes, and inevitably will, take a deep breath and stay calm. You have ample time to find a solution. What that means is your duplicates gain germ resistant. They have a reduced chance of contracting diseases. The morale is set to chill. They require lower morale than usual to stay happy. They have a fasting hunger, which means they only need 500 kcal of food per cycle to survive compared to the 1,000 that survival does. So that's actually a really important aspect. And their stress is chipper, which means every cycle they lose or otherwise gain or remove 10% of their stress, or they remove 10% of their stress. So if your duplicate's at 20% stress, day cycles over, they're going to be down to 10%. Okay, so I usually play, and this is for people who are just getting into this game, and you know, those of us that play around, I play on no sweat mode just because it allows me to enjoy the game and not stress so much about it. Now obviously right now with Clayfest 2023 there is the Lab, which is a alternate game mode, but this focuses on the standard experience of an asteroid, so you're going to want to choose that. And then you have world traits. Starting asteroid is Terra. It is stable and has no unusual features. It's got different story traits like the Ancient Specimen, Mysterious Hermit, Critter Flexomatic, and the Somnium Synthesizer. You can come over to story traits and enable and disable as many of them as you want. And if you would like to re-roll your world seed or put in a world seed that you like, this would be the button that you hit. Now, there are other worlds that you can choose from, like Oceania, Rime, Verdante, Arborea, Volcania, the Badlands, Aredo, and Oasis. To keep things simple in this video, what you're going to want to choose is Terra. Terra is the default experience. It is the easiest asteroid to survive on. If you're just getting into this game, start on Terra, at least for your first world, and then experiment from there. Okay? Now you can come down here to game settings, and as you can see here, hunger set to fasting, durability on clothing is set to indestructible, stress is chipper, disease is germ resistant, morale is chill, and meteor showers are less frequent and less intense than usual. Okay, and that pretty much is what gets this game started. So you hit start game down here. It'll take a minute to load. So while it's loading, I do want to show off the worlds here. So I'm going to show this on screen. You can pause the video right now if you want to, but these are the different worlds and what biomes that they have in them. As you can see, the Terra asteroid has the temperate biome, swamp, caustic, frozen, tide pool, oil, volcanic, and space biomes. And then each of the other worlds vary just slightly from one another on which biomes that they have. So now that the world is actually loaded, and you've come back to the video after pausing it, you get the option to pick your duplicates and name your colony. So one thing I usually do, and this is to help set up my world, is I want a researcher and I want someone who can dig. Those are the two main things I look for. So what I do is I come up here to this little arrow and it says influence what type of duplicate the reroll button will produce. Well, I said I wanted a digger and I said I wanted a researcher. Now this last one can be whatever you want. It could be an artist, it can be a cook, it can be a tidier, you know, try a few worlds with different variations and see what you kind of come up with. But when I hit the reroll button, you can see here it's just giving me people with digging or excavation experience. Now this is a pretty interesting one, Amari. 3 excavation, 3 strength, immune to food poisoning, and the only downside is they can't do cooking errands. So we'll keep that one. And then we're going to look for a science. There's one. Decreased cuisine, increased food morale bonus, good construction. So considering both of these have decreased cuisine and can't do cooking errands, we're going to grab ourselves a let's see, cooker. So let's see if we can find a good cook. Starts with a tier 1 grilling skill, decreased excavation, 3 cuisine, 3 husbandry. So pick and choose your duplicates. It's very important to take some time on this screen because setting your base up with the correct duplicates, the correct world settings, just like Don't Starve Together, another Clay title, can make or break your experience in how to play. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Clone Lab. We're just going to hit embark and wait for the world to load. So this is going to be the end of this video, but it's not the end of this colony. Expect to see a new video coming up here in the next week or two, explaining what to do in the first 10 cycles. But this has been a setup video for Oxygen Not Included by Griever84. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We are approaching that magical 500 number after so long, and it's going to be pretty awesome when we get there. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your day, and until next time, GG my Guardians, and I'll see you guys later.